In this video, we're going to create a common banner. And to do that, we are going to use the HTML semantic tag header. Now, header identifies that this is the header for the page, and there is to be one per page. So you wouldn't have more than one of these. And then you decide what you want to be in this. So what kind of content do you want to be in there? And I want to put the main heading right inside this header. So I'm going to move that up there. The other thing that I want is an image. So I'm going to put the code for the image in here. All right, let's go see what that looks like. So now I refresh, and what I get is the image and the heading. So this is the beginning of the header, and now I want to build the styles for it. And so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a style block for the header itself. And inside here I can put the things that I want. I can give it a background color, and I can give it a height that I want it to be, how big I want it to be. And now we'll see if that made some difference. And there we go. Now we have a color and it has a height. The image is showing up in there. The heading is not. So what I want to do is I want this text to come up beside this image. And the way that I can do that is to float this image. Remember that float takes it out of the flow and it allows that then to come up beside it. So if I want to get a hold of that image, I can say I can create a style block that starts with header and then just a space and put IMG. And this says for every image element inside the header, float left. And now I refresh and there we go, and it comes up beside it. All right, so it's starting to work out the way I want. It's not exactly there yet. So let's look at the details. This image, I want to move it away from that edge just a little, so I'll add a padding left. And I'm going to add 24 pixels here and see if that moves it away from the edge for me. And sure enough, I got a little bit of space there. Now, for this heading, I want to change the color so we can see it, so we can start there. Again, I need to have a style block that says inside the header an H1 element. And remember how you say inside? You put the outer element first and then a space and the inner element. And you say in there, I want the HTML, I want the heading one to have. And let's see if we got a better color. Sure enough, now it's visible. All right, now I want to move this down and over. So to do that, I'm going to use padding. I'll add a padding top to move it down and a padding left to move it over. Let's refresh and see how it goes. There we go. Now we've got it looking the way I had intended. It's got an image, it has the heading that matches that page. Now let's look at the other pages. And we're not seeing anything on this page or this page. We've added the style in the common style sheet, but we haven't added the HTML code. So here where we have this header code, we want to add it to the other pages as well. So now we'll come into the learning.html and add this HTML code. And I'm also going to change the header. So I want the header to contain the heading that matches that page, the main heading for that page. So this is a header that makes some changes from page to page. Not significant ones, but some of them. It actually changes the word in there. So there, now the header's there. I added the HTML. All the style had already been added, so it shows up there. Let's do the same thing for distraction. We'll copy it there and put it at the very top of the page. Move that main heading up into this header. Save it, and then go look at distractions. And there it is on distractions. So now we have created a main header for our website.